Hey guys, today we're out on the road and we're doing a little testing of a new product. This is the Somewear device, and it's somewhere as in somewhere, W-E-A-R as opposed to W-H-E-R-E. So, what this device does is it gives you emergency contact capabilities when you're out and you don't have good cell signal to be able to contact somebody if you're having a problem. So this is how the Somewear comes packaged. Good solid cardboard box, and then it has a cutout for the device itself, and then the charging cable is down there below the little quick start instructions type thing. We've finally got our sign put up, and so now everybody can hopefully find the place based on this sign, as opposed to trying to find our mailbox and the driveway here. So if you're ever in the area, you can see the sign. The device, it's very nice for what it does. It's has the satellite reception. As long as you've got a clear view of the sky, then you can get a signal with the device. We've got no signal down here at the end of the driveway, but with the device, I can get to the app. If you don't have cell coverage at all, then you can use this to send text messages. You can use it to send emails. If you email somebody with this, unless they've got the app on their device, they will not be able to email you back, but they will be able to receive the email through their regular email. But if you text them, even if they don't have the app on their phone, they can still text you back. So this is it's two-way texting, only one-way email if the person receiving the email does not have the app on their phone. The other thing that you can do with this, if you don't have cell coverage, is you can send an SOS. And this blue cap right here covers the button for the SOS. Press and hold that button for like 6 seconds, and it sends the SOS to a company that Somewear works with to be able to get the emergency signal and get people out to you. Keep that covered unless you actually need to use it. Got a bungee on the back of it here. You can attach this to your belt so that when you're going through the woods, you can have it on your side. It works better to have it laying flat. It works better that way. And you need a clear line of sight to the sky. If you have at least a little bit of cell coverage, then you can also download maps through the app, and then you can use those maps when you're offline and you don't have cell coverage to be able to figure out what route you need to take to get back to wherever you're going. If you've gotten lost in the woods or wherever, you can use this to help find your way back out of it. And if you send somebody a message to follow you on the device, then if you put the pin markers on the map, then those will show up as messages in the app, or the app will send those messages to the person who is following you so that they can tell your progress that you're making trying to get out of wherever it is you're going. Now, the other thing that it will do if you have a little bit of cell coverage is it will get you weather reports. So if you're out somewhere that your app on your phone is not getting the weather reliably, then you can use this to be able to download an accurate weather report for the area that you're in. Now, this thing, instead of working off like the GPS satellites or the different communication satellites that just use the regular cell type phone signals, this uses the Iridium satellite systems. And unlike the GPS systems that don't cover the whole globe, the Iridium satellite systems do cover the whole globe, so that you can use this thing pretty much anywhere that you go to be able to communicate with whoever you need to get in touch with when you're out and you don't have good cell coverage anywhere. This is what the app looks like when you've got it set up on your phone. So right now it's on the message thing, and if I click on Carla's name, then it will show all the messages that I have sent to her, and so it looks just like your regular messaging app on your phone, and it works the same way. If you want to type a message, then you just click in the box and start typing, and it works exactly like your messaging app. And then there's the weather report, upper 70s, low 80s most of the week this week, so that'll be nice. Then we can get a map, and that's not a current one there, so to get the current map, nope, that was downloading that map, sorry. So you can create offline maps. That was Packlet today right there that we just created. It's not getting a good signal, so we don't have a clear view, so it can't download a current map there since we're inside. That's what the maps would look like. This is like your good old map there. And then the last one, it just shows the settings, how everything is got, and it's got the frequent asked questions and all like that about it. And the check mark up here just shows that it's paired with my phone, and then that's the signal strength, and then that's the battery life of the unit itself. When you get a message on it, it'll come through the website. It just shows the messages there, how they look when they come through. And then it, again, just type on the web page like that, and it'll go through. So it's a very nice product when it's out somewhere other than inside a house, so you don't have a clear sight line to the satellites from in here, and we don't have very good cell reception in here if we didn't have an antenna up on top of the house, so nothing really comes through the metal roof that we have here in the house very well anyway. So we're down here in the woods and have very little cell signal at all down here. We got it down by the creek here in the woods. So I'm going to turn on the app, and it's telling me to pair with the device here. So okay, now we're paired up. You can see the light blinking on the device here. It's just a slow white blink. So that's telling me that it's paired up with the device. If it was a white light that was blinking quickly, then it would be telling me that it was pairing with the device. So now I've got my app here, and we'll go to the messages, and with it still having just a little bit of cell signal, when you send a message, and you hit send, it just goes through like a normal message. So if I didn't have any cell signal at all, airplane mode on, so it cuts off my cell signal, go back to the Somewhere. Now, if I send a message at this point, okay, so now it's sending, but it's taking it a little bit longer, but it sent the message, and don't know if it's going to show up that well or not, but there is a little globe right there beside the time on the message. That first one there was just sent with the regular Wi-Fi, the cell signal through the app, and so it doesn't have anything indicating that it was through the satellite. But this one has the little world icon, so that means that it was sent through the satellite system. So I can see the sky through the trees here, but this is fairly heavy tree cover down here next to the creek, and I still got the message through. It took just a hair longer than it did when we were out on the road and I had a clear view of the sky. It went through a lot quicker there, but the message still got through down here. So this works really well to be able to keep you in contact with people. And like if I needed to download a map or something right now, I'd have to go back to the cell signal to be able to download the app. But once I had downloaded the app, I could use it if I was offline on the messaging on the app here to be able to put the pins on there and show whoever I was trying to contact where I'm at down in the woods, so they could come find me or come join me down here for the campfire or whatever, you know. Just whatever message you need to send. If it's an emergency, then of course you've got the SOS if you take the little blue cap off the end of the device here. But this thing works really well, and even down here in the woods, a weather forecast, and then it shows the map that I was using earlier when I downloaded one, but it's not pulling one in now because it can't get the cell signal to be able to pull a map in right now. It's a great option to be able to have with you when you're out hiking, when you're out hunting, or if you just break down on the side of the road. This is a good backup system to be able to communicate with somebody. So as part of your emergency kit in your car, or something that you have as an emergency kit on you, a device like this would be great to have in your emergency supplies, so that you can at least send a text to somebody and let them know that you're safe. Or say if you're in an area like that's either tornado or hurricane prone, like down on the Gulf Coast, or if you're out in Tornado Alley out in Oklahoma, and all of the phone systems are down and everything, and they may be lost some Wi-Fi coverage, then something like this would be a great way to be able to communicate with your family that is not in that area, to let them know that you're safe and you're not in any danger. Now, you can't make phone calls through the app, but you can send text messages. Or if you are in danger, then you can use this to send an emergency message and then have somebody come to you and help you get out of whatever situation you happen to be in at the time. It does require a data plan that you can subscribe to. Now, if you send a message while you have cell coverage, then it doesn't count against your minutes on the satellite system. But if you're out and you don't have Wi-Fi coverage, then that's when the minutes start counting against your plan for the data on the satellite system. And we have a friend that just found us out here in the woods. I'm not sure who this is, but
it's not Chester.
Nice looking little puppy. It looks a lot like Chester, but he's not quite as big as Chester. The sheet that they have all the data plans on talks about how many messages you can get per amount of data and stuff like that when you check that out on their website. So check out Somewear. We'll have a link in the description of the video here, and you can go through that link, check out the Somewear website, and then check out doubleeaglegunworks.com for more information. Like and subscribe down at the bottom, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.